I'm out here in beautiful Arizona at a beautiful resort. It's the first time in a long time, so that I'm out actually. I'm going to be speaking today to live people, to real people. So not virtually. Now they're spaced out, and there's all kinds of other stuff that they're doing here to make sure it's all safe and everything. But for me, here's the interesting thing. You know, this last couple of weeks has been an incredible journey for me in the sense that I've been kind of off the charts for 2 years with this cancer journey and everything, and coming out, doing my launch of the Affluence Blueprint, getting out there and serving entrepreneurs was huge. And then to come off the heels of that, successful launch, and then to come off the heels of that and to be able to speak to people live, to know that I'm going to have a room full of 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs, helping them understand not only how to scale their business, but how to use their business, the scaling of their business to scale their money, to get their money to work harder for them than they did for it, to give them the freedom, the liberation that they deserve as entrepreneurs to be able to decide and get their time back. And so I'm doing my normal prep, which is usually on a speaking day, is getting up early, getting my exercising, get the blood flowing, do the voice exercises, get a chance to have a conversation with the people that matter, to get a chance to see. I just walk the space, the room, so I get a lay of the land to make sure that I understand the AV setup, the room setup, because here's the thing. Too often when people get asked to speak, you think about the speech. The speech isn't as important as the experience. See, I don't think that people are asking you to come and speak. I think they're asking you to come and give a transformation. So it's really a transformational talk. And how do you do that? You make an experience out of the talk. You make an experience out of it by giving them actionable results, but creating an experience for them in the process. And so that's how I look at it. So I spend a little time looking at the room, exercising, eating well, getting out in the open in the open air, and doing my breathing exercises and getting ready to rock and roll. That's the game. So I don't know about what it is for you. When you're getting ready for a big meeting, when you're getting ready for a presentation, when you're getting ready for a big call, what are the things that you do to make sure that you're on your game, to make sure that you're serving at the highest level, to make sure that you're connected with the people on the other side of that call, on the other side of that audience, so you can speak to them? Because here's what I know. I think today, more than any time in our history, people are starved for connection. They're not looking for thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. They're not looking for contacts. They're not looking for likes. They're not looking for little hearts. Yeah, the hearts are nice, but what they're really looking for is true connection, where they hear you, they see you, they feel you. What are you doing? Hey, Frank is in the house. What are you doing with your audience? What are you doing with your customers? What are you doing with your prospects where they get a chance to see you, hear you, and feel you? That they truly, truly feel connected with you. Because if we're not doing that, then what you're doing is creating transactional interactions instead of relational interactions. And the true wealth in life comes from relational transactions, okay? Creating relationships that matter in the process. Because here's what I know. Affluent entrepreneurs, there are 3 critical outcomes for affluent entrepreneurs. Now, you can be a typical entrepreneur, which I call a treadmill entrepreneur. That you know that one. And it might be you, because it was me. Treadmill entrepreneurs are the ones that get on the treadmill because they believe that being in their own business is going to give them freedom. It's going to give them the opportunity to do things their way. And you start out that way, but you realize, I got to pay the bills. So you start running on the treadmill. You start doing the work. You start getting in the clients. And now as the clients come in, you need more profits. And you say, I got to scale it. So you run faster on the treadmill. And it's that treadmill of scaling. It's the treadmill of prospects, of marketing, of sales, of operations. It's the treadmill of the fact that you're doing everything in the business. And all of a sudden, what you find after you've been doing it a while, you go, there's a lot of money coming in, but none of it's putting in my pocket, and none of it is giving me the freedom that I thought I would have. Maybe that was you, because I know it was me. And so the reality is that there's some things that we need to understand to become affluent entrepreneurs instead of treadmill entrepreneurs, to truly look at it, and that affluent entrepreneurs end up with 3 critical outcomes. What they're looking for, and what I see in true affluent entrepreneurs, is that they have a richer lifestyle. In other words, they're experiencing life at a higher level. It's not just, I know it was, Frank, it's not just about the profits. It's not just about the money. It's about the experience of life that makes a difference in people's lives. And so, richer lifestyle. Second is that they have a deeper impact. They understand that not only are they impacting the people they serve with their products, their services, and the things that they offer, but they're impacting the people to the right and left of them, their loved ones, the people they care about. And more importantly, they're impacting the person in the mirror, themselves. The deeper impact comes from who you become in the process of creating your success and creating success for others. And when we do that, it becomes holistic. And then the third critical outcome that they have is that they have complete freedom. See, too often when I talk to entrepreneurs and they say, oh, Mel's going to talk about wealth, he's going to talk about affluence, he's going to talk about money, and we're thinking about the number. See, financial freedom is the most baseline, basic freedom that we talk about. But beyond financial freedom, that's not what we're really looking for. It's what the financial freedom will give us, because financial freedom is a bunch of commas and decimal points and zeros in your bank account. And there's a whole lot of people that have a lot of zeros and commas in their bank account, and they're absolutely miserable, and their health sucks, and their relationships suck, and all of that. It's not about the dollars in the bank account. See, there's 2 other freedoms that I think actually supersede it, that transcend it. And the second level of freedom is time freedom. Freedom to decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. See, I truly believe you can be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but if you truly can't control your time, you are living a poor life. That's just me. I want to know that I have an opportunity to decide what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it. And probably you want to do the same. See, time freedom. Time is the most valuable commodity. In fact, every business equation, every money equation, every financial equation has in it a variable called lifestyle. And too often we don't talk about that variable. So there's time freedom. And then the third freedom is this. Mind freedom. To have the peace of mind to know that everything, no matter what, is okay. Now think about that. Now you live with the peace of mind knowing that everything's okay. You live with the knowing that you have the ability to decide what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. So you have the time freedom, and you have financial freedom at the same time. That is complete freedom. That's an affluent entrepreneur, because here's the thing. 3 critical outcomes: richer lifestyle, deeper impact, and complete freedom. Now, some people will get with me and say, hey, what do you mean affluence? I mean, are you talking about luxury? What do you mean by that? I said, here's the interesting thing. Money, part of affluence, money is only one aspect, because here's the 4 characteristics of affluence that I think. Living an affluent life, it's what I call the affluent life paradigm. And I have a framework for this, which I know surprises some of you. I have a framework for everything. But here's the thing. A truly affluent life is a meaningful life, something that means something. Number 2, it's an impactful life. It impacts people and makes a positive change. 3, it's a fruitful life, meaning that it gives back to you at the same time. And 4, it's a peaceful life. That's true affluence. Now, if you look at all 4 of those, there's only one of those that has to do with money. The rest has to do with experience. And so that's affluence in my world. So I just wanted to jump on here live. It's been a little while, with some gratitude, with some conversation, to just say hey and let people know what I'm in the middle of doing. Getting ready to talk to a mastermind and make a difference, Let's give to them what we can give to them. Let's guide them in a way to become affluent entrepreneurs. Let's know that they're making an impact on our society, because truly, truly, it's the entrepreneurs, the people just like you and I, standing shoulder to shoulder, hooking arm in arm, and marching to our own beat that's going to make a difference in society, that's going to change people's lives for the better, that's going to give them the opportunity to see possibility once again. It ain't coming from government. It ain't coming from media. It ain't coming from your neighbors. It's coming from you and I. So whatever I can do me a favor. DM me. Put something in comments. If you have got questions, let me know. Because game on, all right? Much love, much respect, and much gratitude to all of you today. Have an incredible day. Cheers. Bye.